Good morning. We got some grilled toast, pork roll, some eggs. This is called pork roll, you North Jersey heathens. It tailors the brand, okay? It's like calling a crescent wrench a crescent wrench. It's not. It's an adjustable wrench. This is a pork roll. It's not a Taylor roll. Okay?
You're gonna cause issues.
Deal with it. They can deal with it. Abby was up until 4?
Yeah. 4
a.m. Priscilla stayed up with her. So the girls took a nap this morning, which was actually nice. Everybody got what they needed. I had a cup of coffee and I went down by the lake and drank my coffee. Then I got in the hammock for a while. Laid in the hammock for about half an hour. I thought about going on that 5-mile hike that I talked about yesterday, but I realized I'm more of like a cup of coffee and a hammock kind of camper than I am the hiking kind, so you know, to each their own. I enjoyed it. I actually did think about going on the hike. I was like, like 5 miles is no problem. It's walking. It's literally walking. It's flat trail. But it's about an hour and 45 minutes to hike that far. That bird, I keep trying to take a picture of this bird and it keeps flying away. I'm going to get it this time. I woke her up. I said, "You want to come have breakfast again?" She goes, the eyes closed. It's like, come on. I'll make her some eggs and toast. How is it?
Is it good?
Is it good? Can I get a thumbs up for breakfast part 2?
She's like, I mean, it's been hours, Dad.
Yeah, it's basically brunch at this point. She had her breakfast at 7:30 this morning.
I was like, no. Please no, Abby. I'm like, we're not ready to wake up. I was hoping that was going to be the case, though. It was going to be one of the...
Yeah. Wake up, eat cereal, go back to bed.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you're just hungry. Yeah.
It's so random. I've never been like that, ever.
No. I could go... It's not good for us, but a lot of times we'll go to like 3 in the afternoon before we eat anything, so... Just get busy and think about it. Coffee is breakfast, right?
Right.
I'm glad you like the eggs. Everybody liked the eggs this morning. I haven't really used these things on the Blackstone. The little egg cooker doohickeys, but they're great. They're so great. The problem with the Blackstone is you have all this flat surface, and if you're not like level or close to level, the eggs run as soon as you crack them on the griddle. So that's really nice to have. I've always ever just done scrambled, which is a little bit of it's like herding cats. You know, you're trying to keep everything in one spot. Come on, it's the best thing ever, right? Did you remember? Remember this? It was your favorite thing. Ready? Here, look, lean back like this. Here. You don't have to lay down in it. You can just lean back, too. So you can cover yourself up. Remember this? Lay your head back. No relaxing? That's alright. Maybe you'll get back into it. At least you trusted it. Like, you went right in. That was cool. Even if you don't want to do it, the willingness to try is pretty great. We haven't been doing that lately, so... Yeah, she sat right down. Okay. All ready to be ready?
Ready to be ready?
Okay. Are you ready? Yeah. Yeah, trash can still. Go get your cup filled. Come on. See, your cup runneth over. Doesn't it though? Doesn't it though? Come on. Thank you, helper. So, Priscilla's over there standing duty. Literally. Get it? I said Priscilla's over there standing duty. We're draining the tanks on the camper. So a lot of places, especially state parks, when they don't have hookups, they'll have dump stations. So we can dump the gray water, black water tank, fill up the potable water, that kind of thing. You don't want to leave them unattended. Flee the scene. You don't want to leave them unattended. So Priscilla's the attendee. Okay, you want the gloves are right in there. If you want to throw those on, and then you just grab that hose.
I already told you if something happened, we would have to leave the camper.
Number one pro tip: don't do any of this with your mouth open.
Oh my gosh!
If you're a mouth open kind of person,
not the job for you. Now you said you ran clean water through that?
Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh.
I run the.
Could you imagine?
I empty the black tank first.
Yeah.
And then I empty the gray tank, so it's all shower water because it's off the front, so it's like sink water.
That's still gross.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, it's like soapy water.
Yeah.
As opposed to.
Watch out! Ah!
Duty water.
What do you think? Do you want to help? No, I don't either.
What a crappy way to start the day, huh?
so many poop jokes.
We actually had a clog in the tank; it wouldn't drain. So
stressing me out.
I had to get the swizzle stick. We call it
the swizzle stick.
We call it the swizzle stick, and it's a stick with holes on the end, and you hook it to a hose, and you stick it down in the toilet, and it high pressure like inside of there.
It's such a gross thing. I love this vacation. So when's our next all-inclusive resort?
We freed the clog though, and Priscilla's never seen the tank get dumped before.
Well, first of all,
because she has to stand by and turn the water on and off in case we have an emergency, right? Because I'm inside the camper with a hose with water and got it down inside a poo tank, you know. So she's outside on standby just in case you got to shut it off real quick. And all of a sudden it just goes boop boop and starts flowing.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's happening! But you smell it first.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Well, that's because the tank that it's going, or the where it's going to, has vents. It vents right there. So.
So bad.
Yeah.
And then the guy next to us, all I can hear is his thing going. I'm like, oh.
He came up with a mule, so like a tank that you bring with you in the bed of your truck that you dump your camper into. And you fill it with wastewater. So
wastewater, that's a nice way to put it.
Black water.
So his is just making so many noises over there. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay.
And he had to move it from one tank to another tank and then to dump. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's no. We have one of those.
I know. You've never used it.
I never have had to because it's not fun. So yeah, that's the joys, the stuff you don't see on Instagram. RVing, right?
Yeah. That's it. Woo!
That's it.
Way to start up Wednesday.
Hey, you could be sitting in a cubicle or, you know. Just like that sounds really nice.
You're right. I could. I wanted to ask that man what those green sticks were.
Oh yeah. I have no idea. There's some more up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are these green
So they have a piece
poles?
of wood in there.
Yeah.
Like zip tied to them.
What are those for?
I was thinking at first trees. There's a bunch too.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's too close for a tree, I feel like.
What are those?
There's tons.
Comment down below if you know what they are.
And they're all down there in that field.
What's up? What is that? 1 minute? Oh, popcorn. Are you saying popcorn? You are. Oh, my bad. My bad. We're in a church parking lot right now with the slides on the camera. Priscilla had a meeting. It's like this is an ambassador, summer ambassador for a clothing brand. She had a Zoom call with him, so we had to pull over. The reason why is because we're in West Virginia and there's no service here. And like we're hauling butt down the road trying to find a place for service. And finally, like we hit like 4 bars of service. We're like, so we found the first place we could turn around at church parking lot. West Virginia is beautiful, isn't it?
Did we arrive in West Virginia?
Yeah, we're in West Virginia.
Let's say welcome to West Virginia.
Oh, that's weird. Probably because we had no service out here. Honeysuckle. Lots of tractors. Lots of tractors. Did you come out here on your own? She come out here on her own?
Yep.
Huh. You just want to come out and sit, huh? That's cool. It's a heck of a time to start getting used to camping out. With 2 campsites left. 3 including this one. Got some flies?
Yeah. So a minute ago I had my pants off completely.
What?
Because I thought there was something was singing. There's a popcorn kernel.
There's a popcorn kernel in your pants?
I panicked. I was like, something's eating me. Something's in my pants.
That's funny.
So I had them pulled all the way off.
This is a nice little campground. We already did dinner. Y'all missed it. Sorry. Didn't invite you. We had sausages again because we had a bunch of them from Amish country. Saw some deer. Got a picture of the deer. One of them was injured. It didn't look well. It wasn't even chewing right. I don't think it's going to live very long, unfortunately. Super sad. They walked right into the campground. There's a creek back there. Somewhere there's a creek. Kayaks and campfires. I think that's going to be your new thing. So Priscilla's talking to her friends right now. And Priscilla smelled fresh cut hay today. I don't think you've ever smelled that before.
What?
Because you haven't been in an area when it's...
I have smelled. That's the smell that we thought was honeysuckle.
That you thought was honeysuckle.
Yeah, well, you agreed with me.
I mean, I don't smell it. It just smells like the wood, like country.
No, it's like a sweet scent.
So we drove past a lot of...
It has to be it.
A lot of hay. Fresh cut hay. Because it's the season for it right now. So Priscilla has discovered the scent of fresh cut hay. So if you know of a candle called fresh cut hay...
Let me know.
Let Priscilla know. She needs to know about it. She loves the smell of fresh. She goes, we're driving past it, and she's like, I could just roll in it. I'm like, oh, that makes my eyes itch just thinking about it. Girl, could you be any more content right now? We doing s'mores? You want to do s'mores tonight? Yeah. We can do s'mores. Am I doing a better job, Scylla?
You are.
Are those the right color?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Hers are ready.
Okay.
Look at those, Abigail. Does that look good? She's gonna love campfires every time we do one.
Okay, here you go. Y'all can have this stickiness.
Here's your favorite part of camping. Oh, yep.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I didn't grab paper towels. Man, some of you guys really came after Priscilla. So about half of the people, good morning by the way, the princess is sleeping in again because she woke up at 4 a.m., decided she needed to be awake and alive at that moment. So she went back to bed. But about half of you were like agreeing with Priscilla. Like, yeah, no, I don't want the wilderness. I want glamping. But then the other half were like giving her a hard time about real camping. And I want you to know, like, we haven't always had an RV. We actually stopped camping around the time, like high school age for Isaiah, which is about the time that we started vlogging, actually, coincidentally. But before that, we camped every summer, and we would tent camp. That's all we had was a tent.
But Priscilla really cut her teeth when we first got married. And then Isaiah was a baby, right? So he was baby.
6 months old.
6 months old. We moved from Virginia to Oregon, cross country, when I was in the Coast Guard. And we camped for 11 days straight in a tent, cross country. Like 11 days straight is it's the longest camping trip I've ever done, tent camping wise. Like that's a long time. Every single night setting up a tent, you know, walking to the bathrooms if there were bathrooms, you know. Priscilla, okay, so Priscilla still didn't like scampering off into the woods at night back then either. So she's peed in a bucket.
How many people like that?
Well, I mean, you know,
do it.
Yeah, I'd walk in the woods and pee if I had to pee, you know, tent camping when there's no bathrooms. But she peed in a bucket. She reminded me of that. She's like, I've peed in a bucket. When she saw the comments, like, I've been there.
I have been there. I've done the things.
11 days straight is a long time to tent camp. With driving every single day in between. It's a long time. It's a lot of setting up and tearing down camp.
Ginny Springs, we tent camp.
Yeah, we tent camped at Ginny Springs.
I don't know anyone in my circle of people that I know that would want to go in and have to wear flip-flops to take a shower, that your feet are slipping and sliding all over them.
Yeah, you all know
those
those campground bathrooms and there's bugs everywhere.
And then you take your shower, but it's so humid in there because we live in the South that you get out and you're like, am I sweating or am I wet from the shower?
So this is
really
20 years ago, 22 years ago. Like, you know, the likelihood of having AC in a campground bathroom, slim to none. Like, none of them had AC.
Years ago, there's no bathrooms with AC. What are you talking? At Ginny Springs?
Yeah.
There's no bathroom.
Yeah. So Ginny Springs was that was like the last time that we tent camped. That was right before we started vlogging, because I was still writing the blog back then, because I wrote about that camping trip.
Yep.
When the gator followed us down the river. So yeah, Priscilla, she served her time in the woods, sleeping on the ground. She really did. She's been there, y'all, I promise. Why did we camp for 11 days cross country? Because Asa was like, this is a Diddy move, which is a do-it-yourself move. And
we can save money.
They pay you a per diem. And they pay you that per diem during your moves because you can get like hotel rooms and stuff like that with it. I was like, we're going to bank all this cash. We're just going to put it, you know, just stay at campgrounds. Half of them were free, so you know they weren't very good. We weren't staying at KOAs and stuff. We're like, oh, there's tents. Let's pull over there and camp there.
And you didn't reserve anything.
No, nothing was booked ahead of time. We didn't have cell phones, none of that. We've had this conversation before. Priscilla, when we first got married, she was very, I would say, hey, this is a good idea and this is what we should do. And she would just be like, okay. She just went with it. Now she's got an opinion on everything. I don't know what happened to the girl I married. She was so easygoing.
She grew up.
Oh my gosh.
That's smart.
Oh yeah, she did. She's wise to my ways. So now everything I do is questioned. Just like a different person. Do you know? I don't even recognize you anymore.
I'm glad that you joined us today. Are you ready to go? Checkout is usually right around noon. We don't know with this place. The guy was like, when he called me back and he's like, yeah, I got a spot for you. Just leave money inside the electrical box when you leave. So there's no office here or anything like that. But it is, it's 11:53. I have no idea what time checkout is. They normally tell you, you know, they get like an email and stuff, but who knows? We'll be out of here by 1. I'm gonna tell them it's your fault, Abigail, for the late start.
Right.
All right, dishes getting done.
Yeah, is your coffee cup
My
done?
coffee cup's done. Breakdown camp. Abigail, are you ready?
Well,
ready
she
for the
has to
day?
brush her teeth and
Brush
her
your
hair.
teeth, do your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I mean,
did.
you kind of do.
Look at your head. Look at your head right now. You
I
too.
do too,
Stop saying
girl.
no.
I do too.
And we can get on the road. Where are we headed? We're headed to Fancy Gap, Virginia. It's beautiful there. I've been there several times as a Ute, in my Ute days. Look at you. She's like, I'm ready. Got my own hairbrush. Tell me you don't understand most of the things we say.
Right.
Doors closed, lights on. That's how we roll.
Cereal.
You had cereal at 5:30 this morning. Remember?
Cereal.
I had cereal with you. We had a little cereal date. It was fun. But we've already eaten today.
Cereal.
It's not a new day. I know you feel like it is because you just woke up. But we'll have a snack before we hit the road, okay? But not cereal.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
That sounds great because we're running a little on cereal. So we had to just hit up a store. Also, I don't want you to feel like you're underdressed, Abby. I ran out of t-shirts. So I'd be rocking the same can fit that you are. All right, well, we'll show you guys around Fancy Gap. It's a beautiful place. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.